Becoming smoke ready. Wildfire smoke preparedness. Produced by fire-adapted Bailey. Here in Bailey, we're surrounded by the beauty of our forests. But with that beauty comes responsibility, especially when it comes to wildfire smoke. Whether from nearby wildfires or prescribed burns, smoke events have become a part of life in our mountain community. Being prepared isn't just about comfort, it's about protecting our health and the well-being of our families. In this short tutorial, you'll learn 3 essential skills for protecting yourself and your family from wildfire smoke. First, we'll help you understand and assess smoke risks. Then, we'll cover simple but effective ways to prepare your home. Finally, you'll learn exactly what actions to take when smoke arrives. Wildfire smoke isn't just a temporary nuisance. It can travel hundreds of miles, affect our air quality for days or weeks, and pose serious health risks, especially for children, elderly residents, and those with existing health conditions. Wildfire smoke acts almost like a river in the air. It follows wind patterns and can flow down valleys, around mountains, and travel hundreds of miles from its source. That's why even when fires are distant, Bailey can experience significant smoke impacts. We'll walk through everything you need to know, from understanding smoke risks and tracking air quality, to creating clean air spaces and choosing the right protective equipment. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a clear action plan for keeping your household safe during smoke events. Let's start by understanding what makes wildfire smoke dangerous, and more importantly, what we can do about it. Here's what we're actually dealing with. Wildfire smoke contains tiny particles called PM2.5. They're so small that 20 of them could fit across the width of a human hair. These particles are what makes smoke particularly dangerous to our health. When we breathe in wildfire smoke, those tiny particles can affect our bodies in several ways. They irritate our eyes and throat, causing immediate discomfort. More seriously, they can inflame our lungs and airways, making it harder to breathe. For people with heart or lung conditions, smoke can make their symptoms much worse. And because these particles are so small, they can bypass our body's natural defenses. Which is why children, elderly residents, and pregnant women need to be especially careful. Living in Bailey means we face specific challenges when it comes to smoke. Our mountain valley location creates what scientists call inversion layers, where smoke can get trapped and concentrated, especially in the early mornings. Smoke tends to settle in low-lying areas, and our surrounding hills can block winds that might otherwise clear the air. This means even distant fires can create unhealthy conditions here for days at a time. That's why having a smoke readiness plan isn't just smart, it's crucial. Here's a quick overview of the essential tools you'll use to track air quality. Your most important tool for tracking air quality is airnow.gov. This free website shows real-time conditions using a simple color system. Green means good air, yellow means moderate, orange means unhealthy for sensitive groups, and red means unhealthy for everyone. The site also gives you forecasts, so you can plan ahead for smoke events. Take a minute to bookmark this site on your phone and computer. You'll want easy access when conditions change quickly. For alerts specific to our area, you'll want to sign up with the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. Their email system sends warnings before smoke reaches Bailey. The sign-up process takes less than a minute. Just visit the CDPHE website, find the Air Quality Alerts section, and enter your email address. Make sure to check the Colorado Air Quality List to get notified about all local conditions. These alerts give you valuable time to prepare before smoke arrives. The Air Quality Index, or AQI, uses colors and numbers to tell you when the air is unsafe. Green, or numbers from 0 to 50, means good air quality, no problem. Yellow, or 51 to 100, means moderate. Most people are fine, but sensitive individuals might feel some effects. Orange, from 101 to 150, means unhealthy for sensitive groups. Time for those at risk to move indoors. Red, 151 and above, means unhealthy for everyone. That's when all of us should limit outdoor exposure. When you're away from home, mobile apps keep you informed about changing conditions. 3 free apps we recommend are Purple Air with Paku alerts, which uses local sensors for real-time data, IQ Air, which provides detailed forecasts, and My Radar, which shows both weather and air quality together. Download at least one of these today and set up notifications. This way you'll get alerts right on your phone when air quality changes. Remember that Bailey's mountain terrain can create major differences in air quality even within short distances. One neighborhood might have clear air while another is smoky. Pay attention to wind direction. If smoke is blowing toward your area, prepare early. Also watch for temperature inversions, especially in the morning when cold air traps smoke in our valleys. These local patterns mean your specific location might be better or worse than what general forecasts show. Now that you know how to track air quality, let's focus on 3 key strategies to protect your home from smoke. Think of these as your defensive layers. Each one adds another level of protection for your family. Your most important protection strategy is creating a clean air room in your home. This is a space where you can go when smoke gets bad outside. Choose a room with as few windows and doors as possible. This makes it easier to keep smoke out. Avoid rooms with fireplaces or outside vents. Make sure the room is big enough for your family to spend time comfortably. In most homes, a master bedroom or interior living room works best. Think of this as your smoke shelter. Set it up completely before smoke season begins. You have 2 good options for cleaning your indoor air. Professional air purifiers with true HEPA filters remove 99% of smoke particles. When buying one, match the size to your room and look for a CADR rating above 200 for smoke. If that's not in your budget, you can build a simple DIY filter for under $50. Just attach a MERV 13 furnace filter to a 20-inch box fan using tape. Studies show this works almost as well as professional units. Either choice is effective. The important thing is being ready before smoke arrives. Now let's talk about keeping smoke from getting inside your home in the first place. Start with doors. Use draft stoppers or towels to block gaps at the bottom. For windows, check the seals and add weather stripping if needed. Temporarily cover unused vents with plastic and tape during heavy smoke. For your heating and cooling system, set it to recirculate mode rather than bringing in outside air, and upgrade to MERV 13 filters if possible. Hold a tissue near windows and doors. If it moves, you've found a spot where smoke can enter. These protection strategies work best when used together, like layers of defense. Start by sealing your home to keep smoke out. Then set up your clean air room as your primary safe space. Run your air purifier before smoke arrives to create the cleanest possible air. Finally, compare conditions inside and outside so you know when your efforts are working. Think of it like layering clothes for cold weather. Each layer adds protection, and together they keep you safe during even the worst smoke conditions. While these home strategies form your first line of defense, sometimes you need to go outside. Next, we'll look at the right gear to protect yourself when you can't stay in. Wearing the right mask can reduce your exposure significantly, but not all masks are created equal. N95 masks filter out 95% of dangerous smoke particles. They're disposable, affordable, and available at most hardware stores. P100 masks are even better, filtering nearly 100% of particles. They cost more but have replaceable filters, making them a good investment if you spend lots of time outdoors. I want to be completely clear about what won't protect you from smoke. Cloth masks, surgical masks, bandanas, and paper dust masks might help with other things, but they don't filter out the tiny smoke particles that damage your lungs. The gaps around these masks and the materials they're made from simply can't stop smoke particles. Even the best mask fails if it doesn't fit right. Here's your quick fit checklist. First, make sure there are no gaps around the edges. The mask should seal against your face completely. Second, mold the nose wire tightly over your nose bridge. Third, position both straps properly, one above and one below the ears. Finally, when you breathe in, the mask should collapse slightly. If you feel air leaking around the edges or your glasses fog up, adjust your fit. Remember, a properly fitted N95 is far better than a poorly fitted P100. Here are important tips for using your mask effectively. Replace it when breathing becomes difficult. That means the filter is getting clogged. Store masks in a clean, dry place between uses, not hanging in your car or garage where they collect dust. Never share masks with others. They're personal protective equipment. Replace any mask that gets wet or damaged, as moisture ruins the filtering ability. And finally, remove your mask when in clean air. Unnecessary use just wears it out faster and makes breathing harder than it needs to be. Remember that masks have important limitations. They don't protect against all harmful gases and smoke, just the particles. They make breathing harder, especially during physical activity. They're not suitable for high-exertion activities like running or heavy yard work. And standard masks aren't designed to fit children properly. The most effective protection is still avoiding smoke exposure whenever possible. Think of masks as your backup plan, not your primary defense. Now that we've covered personal protection, let's look at special considerations for vulnerable family members. Children under 18 are especially vulnerable because their lungs are still developing. Adults over 65 often have less resilient respiratory systems. Pregnant women need to protect both themselves and their babies. People with heart or lung conditions, including asthma, can experience serious health impacts even at lower smoke levels. If anyone in your household falls into these groups, your preparation isn't just helpful. It's essential for their health and safety. Build your smoke emergency kit before fire season starts. Include any essential medications, especially those for breathing problems like inhalers or nebulizers. Pack extra air filters for your purifiers. Include copies of important medical documents that list conditions and medications. Add emergency contact information for doctors and family members. Store everything in a clearly marked container that's easy to grab quickly. Check your kit monthly to make sure medications haven't expired and everything is still working properly. Sometimes leaving the area is your best option when smoke becomes severe. Have a plan ready before you need it. Identify at least 2 possible destinations where you could stay, like a friend's home or hotel in an area with better air quality. Map multiple evacuation routes in case roads are closed. Pack a go bag with essentials for several days away. Don't forget to plan for pets and livestock who also need clean air. When driving, keep your vehicle's air system on recirculate to maintain clean air inside. Remember, you don't need to wait for an official evacuation order to leave if smoke becomes too severe for your household. Here's your daily smoke readiness routine during fire season. Check air quality first thing each morning. This takes just seconds. Next, review the forecast for the day to anticipate changing conditions. Adjust your outdoor activities based on what you learn, maybe reschedule that hike or yard work. Run air purifiers before smoke arrives, not just after you smell it. Close up the house when AQI levels rise above 100. And know when to use your clean air room, typically when levels reach the orange or red zone. This simple routine becomes second nature after just a few days of practice. Keep your entire household in the loop about smoke conditions. Share air quality alerts with family members as soon as you receive them. Set up check-in procedures for days with poor air quality, especially for vulnerable family members. Have a plan for when someone is away from home during sudden smoke events. Know your neighbors' situations, especially those who might need extra help. Keep emergency numbers handy, including doctors and nearby family. Good communication ensures everyone knows what to do, even when you're not together. Let's quickly review your key smoke-ready tools. You now understand how to monitor air quality and what the numbers mean for your health. You have strategies to protect your home, including creating a clean air room and using air purifiers. You know which masks actually work and how to use them properly. You've learned about emergency kits, evacuation planning, and daily actions to take. Being smoke-ready isn't complicated, but it does require preparation. Don't wait until there is smoke in the air. Take action today. Sign up for local alerts from the Colorado Department of Public Health right away. Choose and begin setting up your clean air room. Start your emergency care kit with whatever supplies you already have at home. And perhaps most importantly, share this information with neighbors. Being smoke-ready isn't just smart for your own family. It helps our whole community stay safer and healthier during wildfire season. Remember, it's not a matter of if smoke will affect us, but when. Sign up for smoke alerts from Platte County Fire Protection District at fireadaptedbailey.org/alerts. Check the links in the description below for templates, checklists, and other resources. Special thanks to ChooseOutdoors.org for their generous support.